Good morning. Today is Monday, February the 4th, 2013, and here are your top announcements. We have the junior writing test on Wednesday. Please know where you need to be and what you need to be doing. Lindsay sent out an email. We've got that information on our website. You should know where to go and what to do when to be there. If you're not there, then you're going to have to show up the next day. If you don't show up the next day, then you're in pretty big trouble. So, speaking of being in trouble, here's our thought for the day. Just because you're sending an email doesn't mean that you can be rude. We have had a disturbing trend lately of students sending rude emails to teachers, sending rude emails to me. And when I say rude, it means that they are, if you said them out loud, then they would be rude. So, make sure that you are maintaining the proper dignity and respect that we deserve, that we give to you. I don't think that we don't want to have a climate or culture of rudeness ever. When you go to the work world and you have to send emails, you are not going to be treated very well if you send rude emails there either. If you're in sales, you're going to lose customers. If you run a business, you're going to lose customers. If you are a doctor, you're going to lose patients. That sort of thing. So, want to go ahead and establish now, you know, part of school is preparing you for later on in life, and we don't want you to feel like just because you're online, you can send rude emails. So let's talk about what we should do to make sure we're not sending a rude email. First of all, did you just type, were you angry when you sent the email? That's the first bad sign. Don't ever send an email if you're angry. Second one, are you frustrated? Now, the reason that you're sending the email might be because you are frustrated about something, but that doesn't mean you should send the email while you're frustrated. Or you shouldn't let that come through in your email. For example, one of the emails I got, I actually made a mistake. I got an email from a student about something, and I had forwarded it to somebody else. I didn't reply back to the student, and I never got a reply back from the forward, so all the student knew is that I hadn't sent the email, or I hadn't replied or responded to it. So the student sent me another email that was very rude. I didn't like it. Now, the student was right. I mean, you know, I needed to take care of their problem, but at the same time, I'm human. I make mistakes. And there are 100 of you and there's one of me. And, you know, that goes for everybody. You know, we're all humans. We're all going to make mistakes, but that doesn't mean you can be rude to us. And I think it's like that whole online separation that we have to just be really careful with. And it's something I preach to the teachers all the time about, you know, just because kids are online doesn't mean they're not real kids. And you should, you know, treat them with all the respect that students deserve. And at the same time, I'm going to say the same thing to you. Our teachers deserve all the respect that you can give them. There's no reason to ever send a rude email. Now, am I going to attach some sort of consequence to this sort of warning? No. But, you know, if I have to continually speak to you about rude emails, then we'll have a problem. I don't see that happening. Everybody seems really kind of wonderful in our school, and we all make mistakes. And the only thing I ask is that, you know, if you mess up and you get called on it, don't turn it into a bigger deal. Just say, you know, you're right, I sent a rude email, I'm sorry, and go on. That's all I ask. But, thought for the day, you know, everybody's under a lot of pressure. It's very stressful this time of year. Big, long period of time without a break. But good news is we have one coming up next week. It'll be a 3-day week for those of you who are caught up in your classes. So just work really hard this week and prepare to have an easy week next week. I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.